Hey there, you are. Welcome back to another spiritual oracle card reading. My name is Brian Nesline. I am a psychic, intuitive, empath, clairvoyant, oracle card reader. Now look, the first thing to do with this card reading to make use of it, to make the best practice use of it, is to just set the intention that it's for you, that it has information for you, for your highest good at this time. That the information is going to be appropriate and effective in expanding your perspectives, expanding your consciousness, and bringing more and more of that natural power and energy that you have flowing through you to the surface. The more we recognize our identity as a spiritual being having a human experience, and the more we just accept and allow the reality around us to be our helper, the more safe, secure, comfortable, and flowing that we're going to be in this world. And that's really the opposite of suppression, right? We don't want to suppress our thoughts. We don't want to suppress our fears. We don't want to suppress any of our ideas, really. We want to be able to know that those things are just different data points. They're not really good or bad. That's why you can see it happening down here underground, underneath duality. What's that? Duality represents the regular world of black and white, good and bad, two powers fighting each other, an enemy, or so it seems. And down below here is really where we are as a spiritual being inside of this reality. We're in our secret place. That's why it looks like a little room down here. And we're not going to suppress our thoughts or ideas or our emotions. No, we're going to share about them. Whether we write about them between ourself and our higher self, whether we speak about them out loud, like by making a video like this, you can always record yourself on your own phone, making a video, talking to yourself. Yeah, that's a great way to talk things through and to express honest emotions. Or you find a friend, someone that you trust, a confidant that you can share your hopes and dreams or your little insecurities or your little whatevers with. Maybe you've got a significant other or a partner that you have agreements with, where you allow each other to sit down and talk openly and freely about the things that are on your heart and mind. Either way, suppression is not really something that's in our vocabulary now because we have so many ways to express ourselves so honestly, openly, sincerely, and purely. And down in here, what it's really showing too is that life has a way of bringing in new space into our world. What's that? New space. This is us going down within, being honest and open, and having that light that moves through us break open in new ways. As you can see by the crackling butterfly wings of fire happening right here in the card. Now look, things aren't always what they seem. We don't have to judge this as a scary, dark, crappity crap card. Suppression doesn't mean we're holding back. Suppression can mean that we are going inside, in here, and we are pressing. We are compressing. Not suppressing, but compressing. Putting together all of the facts that we know currently and all the emotions that we're experiencing currently. And really just getting with them and understanding what they mean to us so that we can break open this darkness into a whole new dimension. And that's all going to rise up and become part of our day-to-day life, as you can see it going up here in the card. Now the other thing is these ropes, they're not there tying us down. No, there's light down here and yellow joy down here. This is the ropes of the chakras. You can see they're all different colors. The throat chakra blue, the purple crown, on and on. The yellow solar plexus, the creative sacral chakra, the orange. All of this works together. These ropes are tied together around us, rolling through us, coming off us as words and activities that break into our personal life in a new way, to expand it. The other thing we see here is the number 10, which is really a 0 and a 1. It's the binary system that you'd find in a computer, a 0 and a 1. They're not opponents, the 0 and the 1. They work together as a team to let the computer know all the differences of the new things in the computer world. In other words, like a car is 00110, a boat is 11001, and on and on. The 0 and the 1 are partners that create a never-ending expansion of different things in the world. So we are really bringing down all of this good emotion and good thoughts. We're not suppressing them, we're pressing them down so that we can bring them into this new foundation. The red root chakra, this diamond, is a foundation, a sprout of that energy and the words that are going to help define our new reality coming forward. So the suppression card really is not something that we need to worry about. Now look, if you are suppressing something, you can again get it out one way or another. Write about it, reason through it, talk to a friend, sing about it, do whatever you need to do, get it through to the other end of you, meaning that you want to let it move through you so that you can continue to move onward and upward in this conscious space. That's what really gets expanded, is our sense of being way, way now above the clouds. Look, see right here, these clouds? This image is what's way, way up higher than that. So we go down into ourselves to get the details, the words, and the emotions. We wrestle through it, we work through it, we get all that breaking off in new directions to expand our personal life. And then we go up to this blank space of consciousness and expand our perspective, our conscious wealth, our ability to handle change and to bring new light and new iterations of our ideas into the world. Consciousness expands. We get to be like that big Buddha in the sky, and our third eye gets brighter. We become more of this clear communication, as you can see from the blue, that throat chakra blue and that third eye blue, this clear communication system that repeats itself. We are forever a spiritual being, getting words and images and getting emotions, combining, suppressing, pressing down, coming around to push out like butterfly wings to create new scenarios and details of the drama of our personal lives. And all of this, we want to know that we are always safe and protected above and beyond this limited world of the self, or this limited world of drama, of circumstances. Let's pull another card, see what we see. So this all of this is about flowing with your emotions and your thoughts, not being afraid of it. The star seed comes in. Why? Because that's really what this is right here. The star seed is what is really within us. Down we come into the world as a consciousness and a human self. And we have those experiences as the star seed. That light of God, that conscious awareness that is beyond this world, that was always existing before we were born into this world of earth, before you became nestled inside of yourself, riding around in the vehicle of you. So the star seed is really everybody's identity. You can know this as yourself if you want to. It's funny how the two cards fit together. Look. I'm a star seed. Oh my God, where am I going? Down to earth? Holy crap. What's going to happen there? Who knows? You're going to find out. Boom. Oh my God, I'm down on earth. This is crazy. I got all these emotions. I got all these thoughts. I got all these personal circumstances. What's going on here? Ouch, ouch. Look at the two and how they are from different decks, yet it's that same combination of the self and the spirit combined. This is our day-to-day life. This is what's happening behind the scenes of going to work, driving our car, having friends, doing things in the world, making a little YouTube video, reading some cards, whatever. Ooh, you want to do what you love, you want to do what feels natural, you want to do what flows, you want to be yourself, you want to be authentic so that you're not living in this land of confusion so much as getting with your higher self and living in the land of co-fusion. Co-fusion. That means that the two of these are fused together as one. Co-fusion. And it really is this fusion of the self and the spirit, or the star seed and the self in the world, that makes reality expand. This is all very simple stuff. I mean, what did you expect? We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Your personal life is an expression of God's source universe in the world. God living inside of you or a star living inside of you, seeding the world with new words and new light. There it all is. Expanding the world, adding to history, adding to the database, the human computer system. The 0, 1, again, the binary system, the duality system of Earth. We're like a big organic computer, and we are the spearhead of the expanding creation in the world. The new ideas, the new iterations of things. We are the transformers who then can detach. Look at that, looks scary. Little head sitting out in the middle of the water. Not a big deal, it's just a symbol. We're going to be able to detach, right, from that little boat of life that we're on, that little drama of life that we're sailing along on. And we're going to be able to just be that divine masculine, divine feminine, combined conscious experience that gets to dip down into the deeper waters. What's that? That's the subconscious. That's all of our past, our memories. We get to detach from our memories, detach from our present circumstances, detach from what's about to happen, detach from our emotions. We get freedom from all of this. We're not suppressed. We're not trapped. We're not confused. We're co-fused. We're a co-fusion of that starseed and that self in the world. So this is a big identity thing. I mean, come on now. When you know that you are a spiritual being having a human experience, I mean, what's the problem? Really, are there any? If we're just sitting here making more data into the world, then what is it that we have to be concerned about? It won't matter really what you do, but if you do what you honestly sense is good or inspired or of high report, like the good stuff. We're not talking about good versus evil. We're talking about what you honestly sense is the best and honest and rightest thing for you as an individual to do moment by moment in your life. And that would be the expression of love in the world. Ooh, look how intricate it is. Love is the words that we are articulating and packing into the stream of life. And those words act as a loving and caring experience for all of the different iterations to bloom into the world. Love is the language, the words, the descriptions, the details, the symbols. Love. You are love expressing itself in the world. Divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. So there isn't anywhere for us to go. There's no one for us to find. We are this divine butterfly of love, of information, of words, language that is expressing in the world. It's the same story over and over. What types of stories are you telling? Are you looking at the world around you and getting afraid because of what you see out there? Or are you looking at the world out there and are you plucking from it the things that are symbolic of what your truer hopes and dreams are? Your truer hopes and dreams. It's very important to get up out of ourself so we can get into that consciousness space so that we can decide what we really want to see happening or coming to pass in our world. Then we can get evidence of that, reflections of that, plucking it right out of the woodwork. And that's going to allow us, with our little contemplation time, to think, what do I want from this? What is in the scene that I want to pull and make meaning, add to my meaning of what I've been working on? And we will take those things and they will help us to expand as this green heart chakra. And there she is with her blue. That's the words again, the throat chakra, blue finned, blue mermaid fin tail. It's just showing that she is sitting there swimming or moving around as a word machine, plucking the symbols from the world around her to build her database of what she wants to see reflected back. Now the other thing here about the love card that's coming up is that we want to know that we are whole and complete already. That there's nowhere we need to go to find love, that love is all there is, and that's what it's really saying. No person, place, or thing is your salvation, meaning that no one's here to complete you. They're all here to be with you, to play with you, to have fun with you, to be someone that you can appreciate, you can see the good in them and reflect it back, you can celebrate them, and as you do all of this, you're just going to be moving so much love and light through your whole experience, on and on. Never-ending flow. And as that happens, you'll get into that consistent expression of expansion in your life. you are going to more and more know your identity as the star seed, as a non-material consciousness that's in the world, operating inside of your personal self. You'll be more and more detached from the ups and downs of day-to-day life. The day-to-day life will become more like a calm sea that you can sort of just drift and sail on. And you can see that that sail is light blue there, so is the 11. This is allowing us to see there's an 11 and there's the other 11. The waves are calm like straight line 1, 1, and the 11 is an 11. That's right. So 11, 11 really in this situation is meaning that when we look up to that spiritual self, that's the first 11, then we can come down and we can create or have in our experience a calm, straight-lined, waveless water to roll along on, sail along on this life. And we're going to be able to use all of those magical thoughts, all of those inspired ideas that only you're going to hear within there, that are going to be able to help you to sail your boat into new ports, into new places, into new lands, into new historical events. Welcome to the spiritual knowledge that you're bringing into the world, and look at all the little places now. This is a bird's eye view looking down of where the boat will sail. You can see that it's the same sky with the purples and the pinks, and you can see that there's that third eye. She's right there in the middle, and you are sailing your little light blue sailboat along this light blue sea of the labyrinth of new spiritual knowledge that you're blossoming through love more and more into the world. So remember, this is just a reading. I'm just reading cards. I'm expressing information. You're going to take what you can use or what fits, and you're going to let go of the things that don't. You're not going to pick apart this reading and say, this sucks, that sucks, and this other thing sucks. No. If you focus on the things that suck, then you're going to have more sucky things going on in your life. Instead of creating an enemy like that, just focus on what you've been working towards or what your hopes and dreams truly are, and use every little bit of this reading to integrate it into a way that you can to help you create. There's a creation card. Creation. The flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth, blah, 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 blah. We're not destroying anything here. What we're doing really is just the idea of creation. You're plucking out of this reading the things you can use to create or reinforce the claims that you have stated for yourself as the things you're looking for. That's your long reading for today. Let's see what happens with it with you. Go ahead and leave me a comment. Let me know what stood out for you or what you're keeping from it. Also, you can just go ahead and rewatch it and pause it at different parts and think about what it's saying and what you're getting from it. Go ahead and take that conscious control over your reality if you're not already doing that. You can easily wake up spiritually more and more just by following a lot of the videos on my channel. That's why I exist on YouTube, is to help people wake up spiritually, to explore their identity as a conscious spiritual being, having a human experience, and really to just expand their perspective and that personal power that each one of us has. Take care. Go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the notification bell and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I'll see you again tomorrow. Goodbye.